Hello Spooklets, welcome back to my channel, and if this is the first time you're here, welcome to my channel. If you love anything to do with the paranormal, this could be the place for you. Hit that subscribe button, I'd love to have you. Today we are talking about the legend of the black-eyed children, so sit back, grab your best blanket fort, and let's begin. Black-eyed children are an American legend of paranormal creatures that resemble children between the ages of 6 and 16 with pale skin and black eyes. They are reportedly seen hitchhiking or begging or are encountered on doorsteps of residential homes. There are claims these children or creatures have existed since the 1980s. They might knock on your door in the middle of the night. You might see them approach your car whilst you're at a traffic light, or maybe even when you're at the petrol station. It might look like that they need help, or they may just stand still, completely silent. These children do not look threatening, but that's what's so dangerous. They want to get into your house or your car, and they will be persistent about it because they can only come in if you invite them. Then you will notice their eyes, completely black, no colour, no white of their eyes, just black. When encountering them, people have said they immediately felt a sense of dread. Some people believe these children are aliens trying to reach out. Demonologists believe they are children of the devil himself, and if you let them in, you are allowing the devil to enter your life. A Texas reporter, Brian Bethel, back in 1996, wrote about two alleged encounters with the black-eyed children. He was running an errand when he heard a knock on his car window. He said he turned to see two boys, looked to be the ages between 9 and 12. They were both wearing hoodies and jeans. He said one had olive skin but was still pale with mousy brown hair. The other was pale-skinned and had freckles and red hair. He said everything felt relatively normal at this point. They started talking, so Brian cracked his window open a little bit. The mousy brown-haired boy said, "Hey, mister, we forgot our money. We really want to see this movie, but we forgot our money. Can you take us to our mum's house and we'll get our money and then we'll come back? That's all we need. It's not far away, we just need a ride." Brian felt fear that he could not explain after the boy spoke. Brian tried to explain that he was just here to run an errand and then leave. He tried to talk his way out of the situation because something felt wrong. The boy then who spoke gets very persistent and feels irritated. "Look, mister, we are just two little kids, we don't have a gun or anything." Brian said he will never forget those words. They made him feel very uncomfortable. Brian asked the children what movie they were planning to see. They replied to Brian telling him that they were going to see Mortal Kombat. Brian then asked what showing they were going to see. Brian saw the showing for 9:30 p.m, looked at his car clock which said 9:50 p.m. He knew something was off. He then manages to get a real good look at the boys and notice their eyes for the first time. Completely black. Brian goes into complete panic and he wants to leave, telling them he's sorry he has to go and they hope they find a ride. He winds his window back up and the mousy brown-haired, black-eyed child starts slamming on the window. He is furious, saying, "Mister, we can't come inside your car unless you tell us it's okay. Let us in." Brian got out of there as quick as possible, looked back, and they were gone. He drove back as fast as he could, ran in his house as fast as he could, and locked the door. If you enjoyed this video, Spooklets, please give it a massive thumbs up for me because it helps me more than you know, and I will speak to you all next Sunday in my next video. But until then, sleep tight.